Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les traemos una nueva entrevista para que puedan practicar. No hemos colocado subtítulos, en realidad este tipo de prácticas son para ver si ya estás preparado para tu entrevista. Recuerda, el día de la entrevista no habrá subtítulos, entonces por eso no hemos puesto. Pon mucha atención, si no entiendes algo no te desesperes, anota lo que no aprendiste, la sección que te está batallando y vete a estudiar esa sección. Estos videos nos sirven para darnos cuenta qué tan preparados estamos. Recuerda, lo que se mide se puede mejorar. Ahora, si te gustaría tener una estructura de trabajo o un plan de estudio, nosotros ofrecemos un curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Este es un curso 100% digital que cuenta con material de apoyo que consiste en transcripciones y audios que puedes descargar. Son más de 50 videos que están organizados en módulos para que te sea más fácil aprender todo sobre la entrevista de ciudadanía, sin interrupciones y sin comerciales. Por ser un curso digital, lo puedes estudiar a tu propio tiempo y a tu propio ritmo sin importar tu nivel de inglés. Además, contarás con el apoyo de nuestro equipo respondiendo tus preguntas ya sea por email o por un número directo de WhatsApp. Así que ya sabes, si te gustaría tener el mejor plan de estudio y bien organizado, visita nuestra página cursosconfernando.com y ponte a estudiar ya. Muy bien, vamos a la práctica del día de hoy. Mucha suerte. Hi, my name is Officer Pineda and today I'll be conducting your citizenship interview. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can put your hand down and you can take a seat. Can I see your appointment letter? Thank you. Can I see your permanent resident card, any form of ID, and your passport? Thank you. What is your complete name? What other names have you used? What changes will you be making to your name? Can you tell me your name as you would like it to be? When did you become a permanent resident? And how did you become a permanent resident? Are either your parents U.S. citizens? Were your parents married before your 18th birthday? And what is your date of birth? Okay. What are the last 4 digits of your social security number? What is your height and your weight? Okay. And what is your current address? Okay. How long have you lived at this address? What was your previous address? Okay, can you spell the name of the street for me? Okay, thank you. What is your phone number? And your email? Thank you. What is your marital status? What is your spouse's name? How many times have you been married? Were you married back in your country of origin? Have you ever been divorced? Can I see your divorce papers? Thank you. Do you have any children? How many children do you have? Are your children U.S. citizens? Do you have any children back in your country of origin? Okay, what are your children's names and their ages? I'm just going to check those names. Okay, thank you. How do you support yourself? How long have you worked at your job? And what do you do at your job? What did you do for work back in your country of origin? When was the last time you traveled out of the United States? Okay. Where did you travel to? How long was this trip for? How many times have you traveled out of the United States in the last 5 years? How many days have you spent outside of the United States in the last 5 years in total? Okay, I'm going to ask you this question. Why do you want to become a United States citizen? Okay, that's a great answer. Now we're going to do the civic test. I'm going to ask you 10 questions, okay? First question. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. Thank you. What is an amendment? Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Who is in charge of the executive branch? Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? What does the judicial branch do? Name one right only for United States citizens. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Okay, now we're going to do the reading and writing test. Please read the following sentence that is going to appear here in front of the tablet. Thank you. Now, using the stylus that is behind the tablet, please write the following sentence. Columbus Day is in October. Columbus Day is in October? Congratulations, you approved this portion of the interview. You did great. Now please answer yes or no to the following questions. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Why not? Okay. Do you now have or do you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined into a mental institution? Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? Okay. Can I see your taxes? Can you show me the last 3 years of taxes? Thank you. Just put it here in the desk. Let's continue. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world? Okay. Have you ever been a member of or in any way associated with, either directly or indirectly, the Communist Party, any other totalitarian party, a terrorist organization? What is communism? Okay. Have you ever advocated, either directly or indirectly, the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted, either directly or indirectly, any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Between March 23 in 1933 and May 8, 1945, that you worked for will associate in any way, either directly or indirectly, with the Nazi government of Germany. Okay. Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion. What is genocide? Thank you. Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, an insurgent organization. What is a militia? Thank you. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay? Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that use a weapon against any person or threaten to do so? Do you ever self-give or provide weapons to any person or help another person self-give or provide weapons to any person? Do you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? How about back in your country of origin? Do you ever receive military training? Okay. Do you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help in armed force or group? Do you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that help or support people in combat? Have you ever committed, assisted in, committed, or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? Have you ever gotten any traffic tickets? Yes? Okay. Do you have copy or proof that you paid those tickets? Can I see them, please? You can put them here on my desk. Thank you. Have you ever been charged with committed, attempting to commit, or assisted in committing a crime or offense? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? What is a crime? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitated program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence, being placed in probation, or being paroled? Have you ever been in jail or prison? How about back in your country of origin? Have you ever been in prison in your country of origin? Okay. Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Have you ever been a prostitute procuring anyone for prostitution? Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time? Have you ever married someone in order to obtain immigration benefits? Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally? Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States? What is gambling or gamble? Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Okay, what is deportation? Thank you. Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Okay. Are you a male who live in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday? Can I see your proof of the selective service? Again, just leave it here on my desk. Thank you. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance of the United States? What is an oath of allegiance? Thank you. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? if the law requires that are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions. Okay? At this moment, I can't give you an answer about your application because I need to check all the documentation that you provide. Once we have all the documentation on the system, we're gonna send you a letter with either if we need more information from your case or the approved letter with the date, time, and place for your oath ceremony. But so far right now, congratulations. You have done everything correct and now you have to wait. Muy bien, ¿cómo te fue con el video del día de hoy? Espero que hayas podido aprender mucho. Si aprendiste siquiera un poco, recuerda, regálanos tu like, que es muy importante para nosotros. Si tienes entrevista próximamente, recuerda, estudia todo lo que puedas pronunciar en voz alta. También está nuestro curso, nuestra página cursosconfernando.com, que sin duda te va a ayudar a llegar bien preparado para esa entrevista tan importante. Si tienes entrevista esta semana, mucha suerte. Si no la tienes aún, recuerda, aquí seguiremos trabajando todos juntos para que llegues bien preparado. Nos vemos en el próximo video.